Pennsylvania. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights, and the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, kid.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st down, a run with Barkley. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
It's a solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the back of the defense.
And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that, but the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
But looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's get set. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Finds some time left. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
On 1, ready?
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
Here we go. 12. Stop. Stop.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. Getting in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Hiking 18.
Shotgun snap here to Howard. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
Ready? 70, go.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Trying an inside give to Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Warren here from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
When you get that jet sweep to the outside, you have to. You have to get vertical. There is just too much team speed in today's NFL if you don't go north and south.
Operating from the gun. Here's Howard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the offseason, do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did. What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
It's caught. Chase has it. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Here we go, here we go.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a give to P. Ryan, running right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They motion the slot man right. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
To number 13. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
On 1, ready?
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Stop.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Stop.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. I'll start this one out with Barkley. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. And it's the Bengals with a 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
They go to Barkley again. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Escapes a defender. Flashing some serious skill there. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You've got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes the hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Gun. Stop.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains, their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
60 back.
Out of the gun, Howard. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Returning it from the 4.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Hits him on the out route. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Tank.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Trying it right side with P-Rod. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Here's Barkley. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Gun. Shot. 180.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On 1, ready?
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
11. Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Justin Simmons. And the Steelers are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL. And especially in the second half, you have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 30-yard line.
Howard to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. A stop made at the 36.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Gets this one to Fryermuth. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now Howard to throw. That's complete to Warren along the sideline. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Howard, first and 10. Taking a shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steeler. 19 First and 10 at the 40.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Barkley off the pistol give. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Straight ahead they go with Piron. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First down, a run with Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The only thing I could say... positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
The 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's get set. Stop.
They go with Piron here. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go.
Now we'll give up the middle to Piron. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Gun.
They run once more with Piron. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. So we're through 3 here. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do. Trailing here in the 4th. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Big 13.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Now Piron. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow to the air now. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Let's get set. Dot.
To the ground with Piron. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This from 28 yards away. Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
We'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
25-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Warren here from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Come on. Set. 70 Lions.
Howard throwing on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now an inside give to Johnson. Crosses midfield, still going. Along this sideline inside the 25. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 44. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Third and 1, Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. A lot of grass ahead. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Gun. Dot.
First down, Burrow to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals now trail by just a point in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Howard. Complete out to the right side. And in a blink, they are out to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Johnson gets it on first and 10. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, Shaq. Cowboy 8.
On first down, Howard. Completed left side to Smith. It's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got first and 10.
Let's go.
Back play straight ahead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Brown. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Bengals losing by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Throwing now. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 from the 41. Setting up to pass. Finds the in route complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
12.
Back to throw. It could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it up. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game. All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 29.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. At the 20. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second.